We're in Chicago, and we're with a young lady right now that's paying some real heavy-duty dues, I would say. She's got a new CD out, and her name is Shannon Curfman. And what I really want to know is, how are you holding up right now?
Awesome. I don't know. It's going good. It's really fun. A lot of work.
How many dates do you have right now? Approximately.
Well, I haven't had a day off in 7 weeks, put it that way, I guess.
What's the name of the CD?
It's Loud Guitars, Big Suspicions.
And I know somebody who's relatively famous co-wrote a tune or two on there, correct?
Which one?
Who'd they be?
Well, there's David Grissom from Joe Ely, John Mellencamp, Storyville, Buddy Guy, Tracy Chapman, all that stuff. I co-wrote one song with him, and he played on all the new stuff. Kenny Aronoff on drums from John Mellencamp, John Fogerty, everybody, Melissa Etheridge, and then Johnny Lang. We wrote one song together on it, and he played on 3 of the songs. We wrote Love Me Like That together.
How does that make you feel when you know that at your age right now, you are getting all the accolades and all those things? How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's the age thing and the gender thing, all that stuff, I mean, has worked for and against, you know.
Well, that's interesting. How has it worked against you?
For the obvious reasons. I mean, you know, the guy-girl thing and the age thing, and just being green, just being young in this business and stuff. And I think people are now really starting to get past it, and you know, not even thinking about it anymore, which is great.
Well, it's interesting because I've had people on the show like Josh Smith. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not, but 19-year-old, and he felt the same way, where the age, we have to get past the age and just listen to the music.
Yeah.
And now you feel that's what's happening to you right now.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how old I am, I'm still playing music, and you know, like Johnny said, you know, B.B. King hasn't always been 64 years old or whatever. I mean, he was a teenager too, you know, and it's just like, you know, to me it has nothing to do with you know, my own life experience, I guess, you know, as far as like relationships and stuff. I mean, there's songs that I've written, you know, about relationships, whether, you know, like with family or friends or whatever, but still, you know, it's just more about the song and telling the story and stuff.
Okay, about the song and about the story again, but what I really want to get people to know is that one of the key things, again, in like you said, your gender and your age are a big factor. And one of the things that I have, I actually have arguments with people sometimes. As a matter of fact, I had one today, discussing that I was going to be here with you, and that is that you're getting all this attention. You have Arista doing a wonderful job promoting you, and there's other people that have paid dues, maybe a lot more, that aren't getting that kind of attention. And that's kind of what I mean, how does that ever come into play, or how do you feel about that?
You can't judge somebody or their talent, or you know, how they do their job and how good they do their job as to, you know, how many relationships that they've had gone sour or whatever. I mean, it's just like, who cares? I mean, that's your own life. I mean, there's people that will get, you know, song ideas or whatever from their relationships. I mean, good for them or whatever, but I can't do that yet. I mean, what do you expect me to not, you know, play music and not follow my dreams and not, you know, do what I love to do because I'm 14? I was like,
yeah. Well, see, and
good luck holding me back from that.
And you know what's important though, and the reason why I'm on your side 100% is that you're going to hit a whole group of people, hopefully, that wouldn't be turned on to, say, a Howlin' Wolf or a Muddy Waters.
Well, and then there's people like, you know, Buddy Guy and stuff that's so supportive of people, you know, younger musicians and stuff, to get out to a younger generation or a new generation or whatever. And I mean, he understands it. I mean, he was my age too, and doing this stuff, you know, and you know, the more support, I guess, you know, the better. Just because, I mean, we're not doing anything wrong, I don't think.
No,
so.
and that's one of the things that I really want people to understand too, because I don't think you are either. And I do have to argue, quite frankly, with a lot of called traditionalists when they see somebody, and I can name names, that have paid dues for 60 years and so on and so forth, and they don't have the big labels, they don't have the people backing them up, so they automatically try to attack. And I'm saying, like, wait a minute, if Shannon can turn on 2 people to one of those artists, more power to her.
And that's what it's about. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a record deal or not, or if you're touring or, you know, playing a house gig somewhere. I mean, it's just, you know, playing music. I mean, I don't care where I am going to be in 40 years. I mean, I'd be obviously glad to be able to sell out places, you know, be playing theaters or domes or whatever clubs. I mean, just as long as I'm playing music.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about that. You're going to be opening for somebody pretty famous too, aren't you? You've got some dates lined up.
Yeah, we have all of December with all the December dates with John Mellencamp, except for New Year's Eve, which we're doing here in Chicago, the big XRT show with Matthew Sweet and the Bodines. So.
Well, that's great. And you know what? I'm going to let you go because I know you have to get on stage. But we do want to, and I hope, Paul, you can get a shot of the CD. This is a new release on Arista, and folks can get this anywhere.
Yeah. Best Buys and Sam Goody's, Media Plays, Tower Records, Target.
And then that's not a commercial, folks. That's just where you can get it.
And the website.
And the website. What's the website number?
It's just www.shannoncurfman.com. It's ShannonCurfman. Or else you can get it off of Arista or CDNow.com, Amazon.com, all that stuff.
Well, great. I want to thank you for being on the show and continued success. And you're going to probably be seeing this in December, so get a chance. Check her out. She's going to be all over the boob tube besides our show. And listen to the radio show because we're going to be playing a lot of her CD because it's good stuff.